Yes, my name is Juan.
Juan.
Yes, I live here in Los Angeles, California. But I was born in Texas. But I live now here in California. I moved out here because of the weather. It's really nice over here. Um, yeah, so I like to walk my dog on my spare time. He's a small little Chihuahua, but right now he had to go to the vet, so he's not home at the moment. I also like to listen to music, and my favorite food is pizza. Well, there are many kinds of pizza, but my favorite
Yes.
food is pizza. So if I could eat pizza every day, I would.
Wow.
All right, so I will be sharing a presentation with you. I am going to talk about the largest cities in the United States of America, and that includes Los Angeles, Chicago, and New York. Um, so let's get started. The first city we have is New York City. As you can tell here, this is New York at night, or kind of like in the evening when it's about to go dark, or maybe it's early in the morning. You know, it still has lights on, and there's a lot of traffic, as you can tell. They also know New York as the city that never sleeps because it's so busy all the time. Everything's open at every time of the day. And yes, the biggest city in the USA. It has 8.4 million people. Oh, and by the way, if you have any questions or you would like to add anything, just go ahead. Either raise your hand, type it on the chat, or interrupt me. I don't mind. You guys can interrupt me. It's fine. So yeah, feel free. Don't be shy. Feel free to ask any questions that you may have. Yeah, so it's home of the Statue of Liberty. Has anybody ever heard of the Statue of Liberty? Okay. Well, has anybody else heard about the Statue of Liberty?
Yes.
Everybody, open your microphone, okay? Turn on your microphone.
Okay, we have two yeses. Okay. So it is a pretty tall building. Um, it's not one of the biggest buildings in the world, but it is pretty tall. It's 46 meters tall, and from but that's the height of the statue. But if you count the base or from the ground level all the way up to the torch, that's 93 meters. Um, it was they put it there in October 28, 1886, which is many, many, many years ago. So it's very old. It's a very old building. So now next, some fun facts about New York that we have here. So they have actually the Times Square, which is a really popular place in New York City. And then here we can see that this is where most of the time they do the New Year countdown. Here in the USA, it happens on December 31st for New Year. So then, they have different stages, they have concerts, they have food. Um, Many people are there, to celebrate the end of the year and the start of the new year. Um, they do the countdown with this big crystal ball that, once the countdown starts, by 10, 9, the ball starts going down and down and down and down, and then once it reaches the ground, all these fireworks start exploding, and that's when the new year starts. And everybody hugs, everybody's celebrating. So now, what is a popular place in Taipei? What is What is a real a place where a lot of people usually go?
Anyone want to share about Taipei? Because you live in Taipei, right?
Yes, I never been to Taipei, so I would like to know. I don't know anything about Taipei.
What about Marcy? Or Chris?
Okay, so somebody in the chat says and I'm sorry, as you pronounce it, the Xinyi district, Taipei
You want?
101. Okay.
Okay.
And what type of events do you do for New Year? Because if I understand right, New Year is not in the same date as here in the USA, right? They don't do it on December 31st. So when do you do New Year, or what do you do for New Year?
Chris or Sean, Ashley, watch TV.
Some people go to Taipei 101 and celebrate. They watch the fireworks.
Okay, nice. Fireworks, watch TV. Okay. How about getting together with your family also? Okay. So now, so I ask you this question. Is not the same one. So when do you celebrate New Year's? When do you celebrate New Year in Taipei? Yes.
Actually, we have two New Years, right? The first one is on December 31st, and the second one is Lunar New Year's, right? Everyone? Yeah? Lunar New Year's, Chinese New Year's. Anybody want to share something about Chinese New Year? What about Rosalind's?
My family don't do what special thing on Chinese New Year,
so you won't have the red envelope?
Yeah, but we don't really
celebrate it.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is that red envelope? What is that?
Can Chris give some explanation about red envelope? Chris?
There's money inside and your family usually
Okay, so your family gives you money.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. That's nice. Oh man, I wish my family gave me money. Okay, nice. Well, it's good to know what everybody does. That is different from the U.S. I always like to learn about new things. So yeah, New York. Going back to a little presentation here. It's famous because they have big buildings, right? They might not be the biggest buildings in the world, but they're pretty big. And one building that is popular is the Empire State Building, which is the building that you are looking at right now. This building right here. So that is the Empire State Building. It has 102 floors. And it's 443 meters, including the antenna at the top. So it has a big antenna at the top that they use that antenna to catch the lightning, so it won't hit the building directly. I'm sure I think they do that everywhere. Yeah, so it's a very old building. It was built in 1931, so that's many years ago. Even before I was born, before any of us were born, that building was already there. So that's New York. Next, we have Los Angeles, California, which is where I'm from. Um, is the second place, the second biggest city in the USA. It has 3.97 million people, and it's the only city to ever have hosted the Olympic Games twice. Um, do you guys watch the Olympic Games? Do you have a favorite sport?
Sean Juan, do you have any favorite sport?
Uh, yes, I like basketball.
Basketball, okay. Yeah, they also have badminton on the Olympic Games. I like my favorite one is with the bow and arrow, the archery one where they use that. I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, there's ice skating, right? There's a whole bunch of different sports there. Um, yes, go ahead and participate, everybody. Don't be shy. There's no wrong answers. Just I want to learn as much as you want to learn. So the weather here in California, like I mentioned, before, and that's one of the reasons I moved out here, because in the summer it's not too hot and in the winter it's not too cold. So it's just right. Even though lately it has been hotter than usual, but overall it's really cool. The weather is really nice. You can go to the beach. So you have different, you know how you have all these different type of climates. So you have the beach climate. There's desert here in California. There's mountains, and then the city. Um, so yeah, so you have all these different ecosystems around you that that are like in the same area. So that's one of the reasons that Los Angeles is very, very popular. Also, yeah. How is the weather in Taipei? What type of weather do you guys have over there?
It's rainy.
Rainy. Okay, so it rains a lot.
It's always raining.
It's always raining. Okay, and how about like all year or a specific times of the year?
All year.
All year. Wow. Okay. And how is it in the winter? Is it cold in the winter? Yes. Oh my God. Oh man, I don't like the cold. I like the warm weather. Okay. So then now Los Angeles is also famous because they make a lot of movies here, right? A lot of artists live here. Famous people live here. Some fun facts about Los Angeles. Like I said, is the second biggest city of the USA in the state of California. It is famous for the weather, Hollywood, and Disneyland. Has anybody ever been to Disneyland or Disney World?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I know they have one in Hong Kong. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So do you know
But
how
the
big it is?
Disneyland I went to is in America.
Okay. Did you come here to California or did you go to
Yes.
Florida? Oh, California. Nice. Yes, the park here in California is really nice. What did you like about the park?
I forget.
That's okay. There's many things to do, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then next, we have a baseball team. Do you have any favorite sports by any chance? Anybody has a sport and football, baseball, anything like that? Basketball, soccer.
Chris? Ashley?
How about Iveta? What is your favorite sport?
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo. Oh, nice. And how about Rosaline? What is your favorite sport?
Skate.
Skate. Nice. Like skateboard or like rollerblades?
Skateboard.
Skateboard. Okay, okay. That's nice. That's nice. I used to skateboard when I was young too, but not no more. Now, Los Angeles is also famous because they make a lot of movies, right? There's Universal Studios. And then Fast and the Furious, which is one of the biggest movies out there, very popular movie, was filmed here in Los Angeles. So that first race where Paul Walker is trying to race Vin Diesel, it was filmed here in Los Angeles. Let's see, Chris, what is your favorite movie?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, right? I think some of the Spider-Man movies were filmed here, or at least some parts. Um, all right, how about Xiang Juan?
I like Marvel's movie.
Marvel's movie. Okay, okay, that's nice. Who's your favorite character?
Uh, uh, Thor.
Thor. Okay, yeah, I like Thor. I like Thor. So he's really cool. It's like a really cool superhero. Now, on third place, we have Chicago, Illinois. Okay, it's the third biggest city in the USA, and it has a population of 2.71 million people, and it is a very cold city. It is very, very cold. It snows a lot, and I used to live there when I was about 19 years old, so a few years ago. And oh my God, I'm telling you, I do not like the cold weather. It was horrible. So yes, anybody know where Chicago or Illinois is located? It's very close to Canada. Let's see. How about Rosaline? Do you know where Illinois is located?
No, I don't know.
No? Okay. So do you know where Canada is?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So it's like right below Canada. So it's like, I think the second state below Canada. So it's really up north of the USA. So it gets super cold. And even though it's cold, not only that, and it's not only just cold, but it's also very windy. So it's cold and then there's wind, so it makes it feel like it's even colder. So you're walking and then you feel the wind in your face and you just like feel like it's gonna break your skin. I used to wear a lot of I used to wear a ski mask, those masks that go cover you and then you just have your mouth and your eyes open and that's it. And then I used to wear like a t-shirt or an undershirt, a t-shirt, another t-shirt, and then a long sleeve shirt, and then a sweater, and then a jacket, and then a puffy jacket because it got so cold. But even though it's cold, there's a lake that's called Lake Michigan, and they have beaches over there. Um, and it's very cold, but people still get in there, which I don't understand how, but they do. Um, do you guys have beaches in Taipei or in your city? How about let's see, let's go with Marcy. Do you have any?
I don't think we have beaches in Taipei, but maybe in Tainan or something.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's nice. Um, let's see what else. So yeah, how cold? You said it's cold in the winter, right? So let's see. Let's go with Chris. Tell me how cold does it get over there?
Uh, I don't know how to explain how cold is in.
Okay. Is it like, do you need a lot of sweaters to go out or not really?
Maybe you wear a lot of sweaters, but you still get cold.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it sounds like it's cold. Okay. All right. Let's see. So yeah, Chicago is famous for the basketball team Chicago Bulls. Has anybody heard about the Chicago Bulls?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Has anybody heard about Michael Jordan?
Yes.
Yes, right. A very famous basketball player. So yeah, he used to live there and he used to play for that team. They also have a river that's called the Chicago River. This river is famous because it's the only river in the world that flows backwards. But it's not natural though. The man did it. The people in there did it because they used it to like throw like trash and like, which is wrong, right? But they changed the way it flows so it wouldn't contaminate the lake. But it's still wrong. They shouldn't put trash in there. And then the creator of Disney, Walt Disney, was born in Chicago. He was born there. And like the picture I showed you before, that's a sculpture. It's a big mirror sculpture at a place called Millennium Park, and it's just a big mirror. You know, it's they originally call it, the original name is Cloud Gate, but people go there and they look at it, and to people, and I mean even to everybody, it looks like a bean, so everybody calls it now the bean because it has a shape of a bean. And Chicago also has a baseball team called Chicago Cubs, so that's their baseball team, the Cubs. And that concludes my presentation. Anybody want to ask anything or would like to know more about something? How about let's see, Sandy. What would you like? What did you learn in this presentation?
Many places in the USA.
Any place in the USA. Okay. How about Sean? What city would you like to go? From those three cities, which city would you like to visit? And I'm looking at Sean.
玉祥，黄玉祥。
I like to visit New York.
New York. Okay. All right. Well, it was nice to meet everybody. I hope you guys like my presentation. And yeah, I look for, hopefully one day you guys get to chance to come to the USA. There's many cities in the USA, not those just three. There's many more. But yeah, and then hopefully one day I will go over to Taipei maybe and see how it is over there. Not during the winter though. Not when it's cold. But, all right. Have a good day, guys. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You're You're
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
you're welcome. Have a good day.